Well, I think we're recording. I can't figure out exactly why I'm having trouble tonight, but I've been having trouble, lots of trouble. 24th of May, Decoration Day tomorrow, and I've been over to Conway Springs, done a little grave decorating. Now I want to talk about the June the 1st copy of Time. And on the front page, a nice picture of Michelle Obama, and it's saying that, big stories in here about Michelle Obama. And I like that. She's one of my favorites, Not only did I approve of Mr. Obama and give him my support, I was interested in the fact that I thought he had a heck of a fine mate. And here it's a picture of her up close. Golly, I've never seen her look like that, and I don't know if I appreciate him having some fancy photographer pose her just right and make her look like one dang beauty queens. I much prefer the lady that looks like this. But, somebody else probably wanted to see what she looked like, all duded up and treated like a pin-up girl or something. Don't like that sort of stuff. Oh, I like to look at the pin-up girls, but I don't like to look at the president's wife like I'm looking at a pin-up girl. But, as an old coach, principal, superintendent, I'm interested in kids and in education. And I really like what she did when she was talking to whoever was doing the interviewing. I forgot to really pay attention to that. Anyway, she told the people that, one of the fantasies that she had when she was dreaming, could it be possible that I'd be the wife of a president? One of her fantasies in her mind was that in my White House, I can't find it just now, was that in her White House, famous people wouldn't just come in, they would go out from the White House into the community too. So on a cool day in March, she dispatched a regiment of role models to schools across Washington, including singers Alicia Keys and Sheryl Crow, Ann Dunwoody, the first female four-star general, and Mae Jemison, the first African-American woman to travel into space. And Michelle herself, they report, visited Anacostia High School, where violence is common, and signs on the wall tell students which baby supplies will be available through the Baby Bonus Bucks redemption program. She sat with a group of 10 girls and 3 boys who had been chosen, she told them, because somebody here at school thinks you have a lot of potential. Then she recalled for them how she had lived close to the University of Chicago, but never set foot inside as she was growing up. Quote, it was a fancy college, and it didn't have anything to do with me. Now she goes on to tell these girls, maybe you feel the same way about the White House. There are so many kids like that, she suggested, that are living inches away from power and prestige and fame and fortune, and they don't even know that it exists. And that's why that night the women leaders reassembled at the White House for a dinner with more than 100 students from schools across the city to celebrate Women's History Month. She told the girls, tonight is your night, so don't be shy. She had them seated out there with these celebrities, these famous, successful people. Poke them and prod them and figure out how these women got to be where they are, and figure out what you can do in your lives to get yourselves ready for that next step. Tonight, we, meaning herself and these ladies, just want to say to you, go for it. Don't hesitate. Don't act with fear. Just go for it. because all the women in this room, she told the girls, see a little bit of themselves in you. And she went on to say to the interviewer, it's one of those events that, looking back, stand out in my mind as, this is why I am here. Boy, I like it. The impact that those ladies and that president's wife had on those girls. And there was a few boys also at the school that she first went to. I think 3 boys and 7 girls. Those kids, oh man, were they exposed to something that could mean an awful lot in changing their lives. And this is the kind of lady, an outstanding lawyer in her own right. There were people that have criticized her for giving up her career to be a president's mom-in-chief at the White House. You know what I think? I think down the line somewhere, some Republican, some Democrat, some independent President of the United States looking for a candidate to nominate to the Supreme Court will take a real look at Mrs. Obama. She's got common sense and great legal training. I think she'd make a great member of the Supreme Court.